Hello, my people. Am I live on Facebook? Okay. This is a very exciting special of our Facebook and Instagram Live because now we're on Facebook. So now I'm like looking at you and looking at you. So hello, everybody. Pues okay. Hazlo live. I have somebody helping me now. Um, okay, welcome everybody to our Instagram Live. That's now our Facebook and Instagram Live. So we are doing our lives, our real talks. Today is going to be a little conversation between us. I have some questions and answers or questions that people have asked. I have some answers. Please feel free to jump in and ask me anything about skincare, services, something maybe you're not sure about. If you've been thinking about it and you want to take advantage, you have this unique opportunity to speak with me this way without having to come in the office. So let me know. Hello, everybody. Thank you for joining. I hope everybody had a wonderful 4th of July holiday. We had a nice little extra day break. So we're back and we're refreshed, and we will start off strong with this live. So as you know or may not know, our lives are dedicated to educate. They're dedicated to debunk any myths and just basically keep it real about cosmetic services. Hello. We're in a new little setting. This is our new office space. We just moved in this month, so you can still see some people's back there, and you can see my little fabulous lady on the wall. That's me. So we are in our new space. We're enjoying it. We're loving it. Thank you for everybody who's come to support our new place so far. We do have a very special event happening, our grand opening event that's happening as well this month. It is an exclusive event, limited based on space. So in order to honor everybody and support everybody, we will be having a grand opening week, the last week of the month. So we'll be having our first annual special for everybody that is not going to be able to attend the grand opening. So stay tuned on all of our social media to figure out what those specials and promos are going to be. But for now, we'll just kind of jump and dive right into the questions. I do have somebody coming through already on Instagram asking if we have any special Botox. I think they want to know if we have any specials on Botox. So currently, I'm going to try not to make this all about price. But we keep all of our promotions and specials updated all the time through our website. So if you ever want to know what kind of specials or promotions we're having, you can go on to facialaestheticsteam.com. We have a special tab dedicated for those promotions and specials. We spent a lot of time in TLC on our website, so please check that out whenever you can. Currently, we do a kind of like a beginner special for our Botox. We do first 20 units for $159. That is for both existing and new clients. There's a discount program that's attached to that. So when you come check us out, the provider or myself will give you all the information that you need to know. But we have great programs here to save on toxin. Let's see. Okay. So I have another patient asking a great question. We're going to switch over to fillers. This is a good question. I've gotten 3.5 syringes of filler on my lips and I still have not achieved the look. How many is the most I can get? Okay, super good question. So I'm going to answer this question in 2 parts. Oftentimes we have people coming in and requesting a specific look on their lips. It all depends on what anatomy you start off with versus what we can accomplish with our goals. So hopefully that the provider that you've seen has given you some realistic expectations, but also oftentimes it could be a filler choice. Even though most of the filler is made up of hyaluronic acid, sometimes our tissue will like eat up the hyaluronic acid a lot faster. So I'm like looking at both places. This is kind of weird. So oftentimes what we might find, we can be injecting into the tissue space, and like it feels like the filler is not going anywhere. So that can happen. It can be a filler selection. It could be unrealistic expectations or maybe a goal that can't be met for your current anatomy. and then, or it could also be previously injected lips to where our tissue space has now expanded, that the filler is going past our tissue spaces and not staying where we want it. And then also it could be let me see, unrealistic, too much filler in the past, and maybe wrong filler type. Yes, so any of those reasons could be why we haven't yet met the goal with the lips. So there's really no way for me to tell you how many syringes it takes for you to get to your look, because it all depends on your body and how your body is metabolizing it. Now that's the other point. So if your body is metabolizing the product very quickly, again, it could be filler choice. So sometimes it's a little bit of a journey. If you're starting off with a different anatomy than where you want to go, it's definitely a little bit of a journey. Okay, we have to take into consideration several different moving parts. So if you want to come in and see us, I would definitely recommend doing that. Also, there's several different ways that you can get a hold of us. You can get a hold of us through our website at facialaestheticsteam.com. You can call us at 713-637-9001. We can accommodate you, talk with you, and discuss more into detail about how your goals can be met, okay? So hopefully that was helpful. Let's see. Hello, everybody. Oye, compadre, ¿no tienes mi cosita? Okay, let me look and see if I have any other questions coming through on my Facebook Live here. Yeah. Okay, awesome. So another question, I get this asked a lot. Another very good question is, what is the difference between Botox and fillers? I've answered this in one of my previous lives, but it's super great that the question keeps coming, because it's super important and people like to know. Oh, you're welcome, Nancy. The difference between Botox and fillers is many. However, the rule of thumb is Botox will treat like wrinkles that you have as you animate your face. So as we're making movements with our face and we see wrinkles, that is what Botox will address. Filler is great for lines that are forming on our face. So not to be confused with wrinkles, but lines that are forming on our face from other issues, not just our face moving, but because, let's say, for example, our tissue, our fat is descending and our tissue is falling and it creates wrinkles or this like drawn down look. That we would use fillers to restore the volume and help support the tissue. Also, if you have a smaller, if you need to build more structural volume in the face, that's what filler is used for. We cannot use Botox in the lip tissue. Botox does not plump or add volume. Botox only relaxes the muscle, contracts the skin, and then Botox has to be redone every 3 or 4 months. Thank you. Okay, another question that I get is, why does Botox have to be done so frequently? So Botox is designed to relax the muscle for a short period of time. Once the muscle is relaxed and once your muscle regains its movement, the wrinkles that you were treating are going to resume or come back. So you need to continue to maintain the Botox in order to keep that fresh, tight, wrinkle-free look. My recommendation for Botox maintenance is every 3 to 4 months. Some of us get a little bit lucky and have the Botox lasting a little bit longer, like maybe 6 months. But if we're maintaining it and if we're being realistic, the Botox is not going to last longer than 3 to 4 months, especially as we begin to age. Our skin is continuing to lose collagen. Our skin is continuing to mature or age. And so there's going to be more things happening with our tissue. So we have to make sure that we maintain it. The key when using Botox is prevention. Another question I get asked a lot is, when do I start using Botox, or how soon is too soon to start using Botox or dermal fillers? So again, with that question, there's several ways to answer it, but in my opinion, prevention is key. So, and I've seen this a lot before. If we are having to go back and correct something that has been etched into our face over time, where it's going to take more time. It's going to require more patience on the client's part as well as my part, and I'm not going to get as good of a result if I'm correcting something as I could get if we prevent it from ever coming. Oh, I think sorry. Okay. I hope that makes sense. So prevention is key. If we can correct it before it starts, you're going to have a better outcome. Is it too late then to start with Botox if you've waited too long? No, it's not too late. However, as we begin to age and our skin begins to mature even more, Botox might not be the only tool in our toolbox, and it's usually not the only tool in our toolbox to help the aging, more maturing tissue. Oftentimes we're going to need other things like skincare, anything that's going to build and stimulate collagen, so chemical peels or microneedling, dermal filler, because as we age we're going to have the volume loss issue. And of course my very favorite is PDO threads. So I get a lot of questions about PDO threads. Hey, I get a lot of questions about PDO threads as well. PDO threads are relatively new and very popular on the market. They're being widely used. We use them in our clinic almost every day, and I get great results with PDO threads with our patients. So PDO threads are a cosmetic procedure. Hold on one second. I think I'm okay. PDO threads are a cosmetic procedure that help to lift tissue and stimulate collagen, increase blood flow into the tissue. So for you, you have a more spongy, elastic, youthful looking skin, also more bright and shiny looking skin as we have the increased blood flow. Okay, thank you. So that's PDO threads. They're super great for that. If done correctly, you will have wonderful results and it will look very beautiful. PDO threads are very subtle. You don't really get an extreme dramatic result with PDO threads, although you can, but not all the time. Let me see, I have another question that's in. Let's see, I want under eye filler, chin filler, Botox. I need to make an appointment. How long does under eye? Hi Tavia, thank you. Okay, great question. That's a lot of questions. So let me address one at a time. So let me see. How long does under eye filler and chin filler last? That's a good question. So for our fillers, which I expressed earlier, were a little bit different than Botox. Dermal fillers are going to last anywhere between 9 to 12 months, kind of depending on the area that we're treating on the face. Some areas, like our lower face, we move a lot, we talk a lot, especially ladies. So we talk a lot and we wear out the product a lot faster in our face. So about 9 months when we're treating down here, although chin, right here on the bone, and under eye is not a very, it's not a very heavy moving area. So typically under eye filler and chin Botox will last you about a year. And again, it all depends on how much that you do, what you need. So I would recommend you come in. I'd recommend that you come in for an appointment with us. I provide free consultations, and so do the rest of my providers. You can schedule with us online. I know you said you wanted to schedule, so you can schedule with us online on our website at facialaestheticsteam.com and click on the Book Now button right at the top. Or you can give us a call at the office to speak with somebody live during our business hours at 713-637-9001. I was just about to give y'all my personal number. So the number is 713-637-9001. That's the number to schedule. Let's see. And we can take care of all that. So we can do Botox and dermal filler in the same appointment. The Botox and filler is typically done in different places, so we can usually handle that in the same appointment. Okay, thank you for that question. Let's see. Okay, so just checking to see if I have anybody else with me. Do we have any specials on fillers? Okay, thank you, Nancy. So we do have a couple of things going on with fillers. First of all, I want to take this time to say that in the Galleria area, we are we're the leading affordable clinic for cosmetic treatment. So our dermal filler at regular price is already very special. We charge $500 per syringe to $6.50 per syringe, depending on what we're treating and where we're treating and what your goals are versus what we recommend. So we do offer promotions in the office if you're going to need multiple syringes to treat multiple different areas or to do a full facial rejuvenation. So we do offer specials and promotions. The more you buy, the more you save. I mean, yeah, the more you buy, the more you save. So, but generally our filler is very affordable here. And on top of that, we have medical professionals like myself and another one of my nurses and injectors here that can provide you the service. So you are getting a great deal for a great skill level. So that's good here. If you want to make an appointment for a filler, again, you can call 713-637-9001, or you can jump onto our website. Let's see. Was there something else that I missed from you guys? It looks like we got it all covered. I love the questions. Thank you for asking them. I think this is going to be it for today. So thank you, Facebook. Thank you, Instagram. This was super fun, although very weird because I was kind of looking in all the places, but very fun nonetheless. And we will see you next week at 3 p.m. Same place, same time. Okay? Thank you. Bye.